Muchas gracias, señor. Ahora concedo el uso de la palabra a la señora Emilianidou, ministra de Trabajo, Seguridad Social y Previsión Social de Chipre. Y le solicito al señor Maximikiu, delegado de los empleadores de Polonia, que se prepare. Señora Emilianidou, ministra, welcome. You have the floor.
Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor for me to address the 105th session of the International Labour Conference on behalf of the Government of the Republic of Cyprus. Two of the most pressing challenges facing the world today are eradicating poverty and ensuring that prosperity and well-being are sustainable. Around 1.3 billion people still live in extreme income poverty, and the human development needs of many more are still not met. We commend the Director General for recognizing in his report the universality of 2030 Agenda, meaning that it applies to all countries at all levels of development, taking into account their different capacities and national circumstances. We share the view that implementation must be characterized by shared responsibility, mutual accountability, and engagement by all. As an EU member state, Cyprus is prepared to be part of the implementation of this ambitious, transformative, and universal agenda that delivers poverty, eradication, and sustainable development for all. The world has undergone enormous change over recent years, including increased global trade, climate change, technological change, economic and financial crisis, and increased inequalities. Unemployment remains a worldwide challenge. Social services often remain limited. Undeclared work and the fundamentals for decent work are problems in many countries. On a national level, Cyprus has now concluded the 3-year program, and we are committed to continue the efforts to move beyond the crisis. Within the more general framework of measures to achieve social cohesion, we have introduced the Guaranteed Minimum Income Scheme to address broader issues of social protection. We believe there must be a floor under which no man, woman, or child should fall, standards by which every citizen should be able to live by. The GMI was designed as a last safety net for persons and families who, despite their efforts, cannot earn enough income that would allow them to have a decent standard of living. The wide-ranging reform of the public welfare system and the implementation of the GMI is the main tool for ensuring the necessary social cohesion and providing opportunities to integrate all people in the social and economic life of the country. The GMI covers both the unemployed as well as people whose income from work is lower than the basic needs of their families. The positive impact of the operation of the scheme is already visible, with an expected substantial reduction of the absolute poverty rates. Our main target remains, however, to empower people to lift themselves out of poverty. It includes stimulating action to deliver productive employment and decent work for all, including youth, women, and people with disabilities. Our objective is the integration of people into employment so that they can have access to all the financial and social benefits it brings. This policy of the government is mainstreamed through both the legislation governing the GMI and in the active employment policies we are implementing. Each country has the responsibility to contribute towards the achievement of international agreed goals. All these goals require an enabling a stable environment for business, innovation, and productive employment to thrive. It should recognize that poverty, prosperity, and well-being are multidimensional and must be seen as the ability of people to grow and develop. Thank you.